Hey guys, what's up? This is Nathan with the Blog Bank, and I just wrote an article about basically how long it takes to make money with using your blog, and you can read that article. It's got all the basic information along with explanations on what it's about and how long it can take. But what I want to do with this vlog video, I guess vlog episode, is I'm going to show you guys how to set up your Google Webmaster tools. I talked about it a little bit as far as SEO and how it's going to help you get indexed by Google quicker. And I just figured I might as well set it up on my website, Nickel Free Me. And while I do that, I'm going to go ahead and record it and show you guys how I do it. So the first thing you want to do is go to Google, which I will backtrack a little bit for you. Oops, didn't want images. Just google.com. And then if you're logged into your Google Plus account, that's great because it's going to make it easier to set up your Webmaster tools. Just type in Webmaster tools for Google, and then it's going to say google.com because it's an actual Google tool, Webmaster's tool or tools. So you just click on that, and then it's going to take you to a page. It's probably going to say like set up or sign up or whatever, create your Webmaster's tool account. Just click that and use your Gmail account. And then this one right here, it says that it's not verified just because I put it on my personal one. I'm using this one. This is a profile for just the blog bank in general. I don't want to have all of my websites all listed right here, but this is just for an example. So anyways, what you do is you come over here and you click add property, and then it's going to ask for your website. So just go ahead and type in your website like that, then hit continue, and then it's going to pop up with this little thing, and then it's going to say here's your methods of doing it or whatever recommended. I always click on alternate just because a lot of people don't have an FTP file manager or something like that that they can download and upload. Plus that's kind of getting into the advanced stuff. So what you want to do is click on that and then just say HTML tag, and it's going to give you this right here. Alright, so now what you got to do is go to the back side of your website. So here's your dashboard of your website, right? If you go down to appearance, editor, it's going to take you to literally like the coding of your website. This is everything that your website is built of, and it's all coding, all PHP files and stuff like that. Do not go around here and start messing with stuff. This is the fastest way to make your website crash. Alright, so I'm going to show you this one thing how to do this, and then after that, don't do it. Like, don't touch this. Just because if you put the wrong code in somewhere, or you take something out accidentally, if you take out one symbol in the wrong spot, it's going to cause your whole front page of your website to totally crash, and you don't know what happened. So you'll have to go back and reinstall your theme if you can even access that. So I had that happen one time, and it's not a good thing. Luckily I knew what I did wrong, so I was able to get back here and fix it. But yeah, just don't mess with the coding. I'm just going to show you this and that only. Alright, so once you're in here, this meta tag that they gave you, just click on that and then copy. And then what we want to do is go back here, and you want to go down to the header, because what this is going to tell you, alright, right here it says copy the meta tag below and paste it in your site's home page. It should go in the head section before the first body section. Alright, now the reason I went to the head is because if you go down to the home page, sometimes it's going to give you this like weird, it's going to say like get header and stuff like that. What this is doing is it's coding, it's pulling from other pages. So the home page is literally pulled together from other sections. So if you look through here, it's not just going to give you a plain straight up head section and then a body section. So what I did is I go to the header section, and we'll see if this works with this one. Usually it works, sometimes it doesn't, but what you want to see is this head code right here. So if you scroll down, once you're in the header, it's going to have this backslash or slash header or head, and then the symbol right here, and then body. So what this is doing is it's breaking up the head section. So this is what formats your head, which is, if you go to your website, like this area, right? On your website, this is your head section, and then this is your body section. So you want to put it basically right here, even though it's not going to show up. That's just where Google's going to look for it. So if you go in here, and then right between the head section and the body section, if you just hit enter twice, and then you put this right here just so that you know where it's at and it's easy for you to find. Alright, that should be what it looks like. And then you come down here and you hit update file. Now if you go back up, you can still see it right here. You can still see site verification, and I'll show you on the front page really quick that it's not going to show up. So now that we put it on there, it isn't going to show up. But if you go back to your Google, the Webmaster tools, if you go down, hit verify, it should come up and say, okay, so of your home page. Alright, so what I'm going to have to do, since that didn't work, is we're going to have to go back and find a new section. And the reason I'm doing this right now and showing you guys is because sometimes it's going to be in wrong spots. It's not going to work right. So we'll go ahead and find page template, and right where it says get header, we'll go ahead and try right here. Alright, I always go to, after you change something, don't ever close this page. I always have my website open in a separate page and then hit refresh. And if it crashes or something goes wrong with it, what you just did, go back, delete that, make it the way it was before you even touch that, so just the way it was, and then hit update, and that's going to save you a lot of headaches later. So now that we went back and put it there, we'll try it again. Alright. We're going to try one more thing. So if you have the all-in-one SEO plugin, you can come down here and there's a Google Webmasters tool. If you just go on all-in-one SEO, general settings, and then come down, and then it should say Google Webmasters tools. What you want to do for that is you just want this piece of text right here, which if you click on it, it's not going to let you take just that little piece. So what I always do is I'll just copy it and then paste it up here, and then right where it says content, and then there's a little quotation, you just want to take all of that coding all the way to the next quotation. So if you copy that, and then you go back to your website and then paste that in there, and go down and hit update options. We'll try that. And the reason I'm kind of doing this, just showing you what you're going to run into, is because I run into this just about every single time with websites. It's not always as easy as just go to the home page, put it in the head section, the body section. Some websites have a different format on how they do that in the home page section, just like this one does. So you kind of got to play with it, and I figured I might as well show you guys. See, so there you go. I'd say if you're hitting problems going back here and trying to do that on the editor, so back here, if you're having problems doing it back here on the home page or the header section, which is weird because like on the blog bank, the actual website, mine is in the header section and it worked. So you just got to play around with it. But anyways, if you are having problems, just download all-in-one SEO, hit general settings, and again just go down here and then paste the code that they give you So that code that was right here in the meta tag, just take that code and then throw it in there. Excuse me, and then hit update, and that should work. And then one last thing I want to show you guys, if you go to the feature manager, you want to activate the XML sitemaps. Social meta, you can leave these ones off, and then this one's going to be on already. And what this XML sitemap is it's going to tell Google, it's going to automatically index it for you, basically. So what I want to do is I want to come down here, and where it's going to say dynamically generate sitemap. You can leave that off or on. If you leave it on, there's a what it does is it generates a sitemap as soon as something tries to index you, which is good. But as far as starting your website out, I'd rather just have it manual, and then notify Bing or Google and Bing, leave this that way. And what this is getting me set up for is I can just shove this into Google without Google having to look for it. So then for schedule updates, I just hit daily, and that way every day it recycles the sitemap, and then it sends it to Google and Bing, which you can set up a Bing Webmaster Tool account just the same way. So then we're just going to hit update sitemap, and then this should say successfully notified Bing and Google, and it's going to say updated sitemap settings. And then what you want to do is go back over to your Webmaster tool, and then if you come down here and say crawl sitemaps, wait for the load. So once you're here, you just hit add, and then you say sitemaps.xml, or it's going to be sitemap. It'll tell you right here if you go down. Yeah, so sitemap, and you got to make sure you type in the XML, and then you can hit test sitemap, and it's going to say test complete, and then it'll tell you how many pages are on it. So you close the test, and then just do that again, sitemap.xml, and then hit submit. Then refresh this page, and that's how this works. So what this is going to do is it's going to go through and crawl all of these 31 pages and the URL contents, and once it gets them indexed, it'll put them up here in red, and it'll show them how many were indexed. And after that, it's going to start pumping out your website to Google a lot quicker, because it's already set up in the system. It doesn't have to go out and find you. You just fed it straight to the search engine. So this is one of the quickest ways to get your website traffic boosted and your search results boosted, along with making a Google Plus account and sharing everything on there and getting people to like and share your content from your Google Plus pages. So anyways, hope you all found this helpful. I'll show you one more thing before I end this video. Actually, you can go here to search analytics, so search traffic, search analytics, and this is going to tell me that there's nothing yet just because we just added it, but I'm going to swap over to another account really quick, and I'll show you what this looks like. So I went ahead and pulled up my buddy's website. And what this is going to look like is basically this page, and you can click impressions, which is how many times your website has appeared in front of people on their Google search. So when they search for something, if you appear whichever page they're looking at or whatever keyword they're searching for, and you show up on their results, that's an impression. And then click-through, or CTR, is a click-through rate, so how many people click through. And then position, you can also find out which position is your website's average on Google for the keywords that you're ranking for. So right here, my buddy's website for vaping, he's actually doing pretty good with that. It's on my account just because I built everything and I set it up for him, and then he's been doing the content writing and everything and working at that. But if you can look at here, we'll say set date range, and we'll go custom, and we'll go back a ways. So we'll go back to the 6th. You can look at pretty much everything that has gone on with his website. So position, you can see He's been down there, pretty bad position. Average is 87.1. But the previous page, if you look, he had 5 impressions. His average position was 21.8 on Google, and then he had 1 click from that. And then the click-through rate is 20%. So of the 5 impressions, of the 5 people that saw his website on Google, 1 of them clicked through. So that's pretty good. And then you can just track the history of everything that went on with his website so far. And then the blue line is clicks. So you can see over about let's see here, so that was 8, and then his website's even older than that. So you can see the blue line is the clicks, and that's just the amount of clicks of people that are clicking through. I can't think or talk and read at the same time. But you can see the progression of clicks on his website along with the impressions, which is the red line. You can see how the red line's going up and then the clicks are going up along with it. So the more people that are seeing him and using his keywords and finding him on Google, they're finding him on different pages, and you can see all of that right here. And then you can see he got 10 clicks this day. The next day, he had 562 people actually see his search result, and only 2 of them clicked. But right here, 954 people searched for what his keywords were, and he had a 1% click-through rate off of almost 1,000 people, which was 10 clicks. You see that information? So as he's been building up, this page right here, or this day, he had 1,225 people looking at his search results. So this is exactly what I teach. This is how it works. And this is a fairly new site. The site's only about 4 months old, I think, if that. And he's already getting several hundred to even 1,000 people a day seeing his page on search results. And he's only got, I believe it's 12 articles or so, like 12, 15 articles on his website. So he kind of went idle with it. And anyways, if he just picks it back up and keeps working with it, if he puts down another 15, 20 articles, you double this, he's going to be having a couple thousand impressions a day, and he could probably be up to, probably 20 to 50 clicks a day. So if you're getting, 50 to 100 people to your website a day, you're going to be able to make some decent money with that. Let's see. Here, I'll even show you really quick. Here, I'm just going to reset all of that. I was doing math earlier. Alright, so, yeah, if you're getting, let's just say 50 people a day, and 5% of them buy for what they're actually looking for, and whatever it is, you're getting a commission of it like $20. So you're making $50. You could be making $50 a day if you get about 50 people a day and you're getting paid like $20 for a commission of whatever they buy. It's small numbers, but you gotta think like in the long run. So if you do that, and that's one day, and then you do that for 30 days, that's an extra $1,500. This is how this stuff works, and it's just a numbers game, people. You just put in work and just stick with it. Like, it'll pay off. Look at all of these people that are seeing his website. He's already been making money with it. Not enough to obviously replace his job. That's going to take quite a bit more work than what he's put into it. But if he sticks with it, he'll be making decent money. And then you can come down here and you can see which keywords he's using for getting ranked on Google. So you can see right here, the keyword that is getting him the most clicks is the limitless RDA. He got 30 clicks on it, and he's had 845 people have impressions on Google with that. 3.5% click-through rate, which is pretty good. And then he's averaging position 9.1 on Google. And then limitless RDA review is another keyword or catchphrase that he's ranking for. Again, 20 clicks, and he's gotten 129 impressions, and he's gotten a 15.5% click-through rate. Now, if he gets more impressions off of this keyword by getting more backlinks and stuff, 15%, that's going to be ridiculous. Like, however much that commission will pay him, he'll make some decent money with that, and he's averaging 6.5. So, these are different keywords or segments of cache phrases that people are typing in, and these are all what he's getting ranked for. So he just needs to stick with that. And look at this, 36,000 impressions in what, a couple months. So if you put in enough work, and if you learn this system and everything and just put it to work, just do it and stick with it. Like, it takes time, but I don't know how else to explain. It's just doing it. If you like work for a week and then stop, you're not going to get this. He's put in quite a bit of work for about 2-3 months and then just stopped, and he's still getting more and more and more results for it. So if you put in work for 90 days, 6 months straight, you'll be better than he is with this stuff. So anyways, I just wanted to show you that, guys, and thanks for watching this video. If you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to go to theblogbank.com or click the link below. Check out my website. I got a free starter course that teaches everything about how this works. Yeah, I'm just here doing my blog and helping people along the way while I work on my own business. So anyways, again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.